You were driving with Crash.
Crash landed.
Crash landed. Oh, look.
Woohoo! Yeah, see you later, world. I have landed successfully on the space. Hey, oh man, I just floated off it. I didn't want to. Man, the gravity. Now then, welcome back to another episode of Revenge of the CTeam. Once again this week, I am solo. Yes, but not for long, just because Ego missed a session, that's all. Had other things to deal with, other more important things that he had to take care of, and that happens to the best of us. But don't worry, me and Ego will be back together very soon, and we shall be recording again very soon. Today, I'm working on an auto-enchanter for us, though. An auto-enchanter will basically enchant books using mob essence. So we've got a mob farm. Now I want to auto-enchant stuff. That's the plan, anyway. And I want to pipe some liquid around and about the place as well. So I'm looking at fluid ducts, fluid, mob fluid, temperate fluid. That'll probably do. Glass with a bit of copper. May already have some of that. Yes, I do. Awesome. And get some more copper, maybe? Get some more copper and some more glass? Yeah, I think I need more. I think I need tons more. I want to actually work through making the mob farm look really cool with having lots of pipes and cables all running around it. Instead of just using ender tanks to pump stuff around everywhere, I want to have power systems and stuff like that going on. So the other thing I'm going to need is a servo to pump it out with, and that kind of servo, I don't know if I've already got. Yeah, I've already got some of those. Okay, so that's good. That's good. And more glass. Oh, we never have glass. It's the one thing we never seem to have enough of. Let's get a couple of stacks and cook it up for while I'm gone. There we go. Alright, and wander over to the mob farm and see what we're getting up to over here. Okay, so it's pretty much as I left it last time you saw it, really. I haven't changed anything on it. It's not much different than before. But this time, I want to take the mob essence from the tanks up here, which is now very, very full. It's all very, very full. And take it down the side. So I've got to figure out where the side is that I want to take it down and bring it into behind here. So we're going to be working in this general direction. So let's work behind here. And what is that? That's biomes of plenty poison. Yummy. Okay, so back behind here. Hopefully no poison down here. I will take tin, though. I will take tin all day, every day. We seem to have a shortage of tin down on the levels that we're mining at. And in all the things that we've been doing so far, I seem to have had a very big shortage of tin in everything that we've been doing. That looks about right. And about there for access to the books. Okay. Put a torch there. Okay, right. So now I've got that set up. Let's take this out of the way. And just do a little blocking off down here. Because, yeah, I really don't want to leak this out all over the place. So we'll lock that off. Thank you very much. Okay, so, right, going up from here. I want to make sure that I'm not going to hit any of the mob farm up there already. Kind of want to make sure that I don't hit anything nasty at all, because there is like poison lakes and stuff. Let's see. Digging straight up is a great idea. Tell your kids that I told you that's the way to do it. Let's see about going up here. We seem to be fairly safe. Okay, so now blaze. So I can fly up and bring the mob essence straight down. That feels like a bad block. It might just be because I'm doing this, though. Flying, and I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. Alright, so now I should really come down, shouldn't I? So, where are we here? We are at... What Y are we on? X280. Y 1437 or 1473. So up here, if we come down here somewhere, about 80 would be here. 80 is the next one on. Yeah, and come across to the 3. We are here. Okay, so open this out. There we go. And then just run straight down here. Should miss everything, hopefully. Yes. Awesome. Okay, so that worked a treat. Now I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to bring the mob essence from here down to the lower area and maybe give it some power. Although I may decide to do the powering here and just send items down, to be quite honest, because that's the end result of items going down. So what have I got? Item ducts. Yes, I have. Transfer node would be a little slower, but let's go item ducts all the way up, because then I can power it at the same time if I do it this way around. So bring it all the way up here. And yeah, there's one more there. There we go. Okay, so that's that bit done. If I put the auto enchanter just there, then that's going to be set to... Well, I suppose I could set it to 30 levels. Could set it to 30 levels. I can bring books and stuff down into it somehow, and I can take the mob essence around the corner there. So let's do that now. And then I don't need to be running this pipe in all over the place. There we go. And boom. There we go. And redstone enabled. There we go. Alright. So now that should fill up fairly swiftly with essence. There we go. Alright. And I could even have this with the switch turning it on or off. If I put a redstone signal in a block above it, I could turn that off if I wanted to. Okay, so there we go. That's that bit done. Okay, now for the power supply. The power supply is going to be a little different. The power supply is going to be based on using the mobs themselves to power the design, to power the overall thing. And for that, I'm going to need some special dynamos. And for the dynamos... Dynamos, reactant dynamos. It takes a fluid and a solid reactant, okay? Needs a lot of bronze. That's the big problem there. The big problem is I need a lot of bronze. Now, bronze is copper and tin combined, and like I said, we're not having a lot of luck with tin. This is all we've got left at the minute. I've got plenty of copper, but less of the tin, so I need to consider that as well. Let's throw those into there out the way. I'll sort them out later. So, copper and tin should give me 4. Yeah, so let's do that 3 more times, I guess. Something like that. Just to give me a few. And then I want to make some of these bronze gears, which is copper with bronze around the outside. I think that's the cheapest way of doing it there. And I've got enough to do a few more, haven't I? Yeah, so let's make 4 of those all together, and then I can make 2 of these reactant dynamos all together. 2 bronze more there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright. And then it was a silver with redstone around. Yep, we got that. So we're making 2 of these reactant dynamos. So I'm going to need 2 of those. Okay, should be good to go now. 1. And again. No, missing the bronze ingot for that one, am I? See how much tin we're using up. That's the hardship of it all. All the tin. There we go. But we will do some more mining and we will get more tin. So I can't feel too concerned. I've got to try and use it to the least possible usage, but still, I got to use it. And the reactant dynamos are going to need blaze and also blaze rods, and also going to need the mob essence to work. And that should give us a good power supply for the mob farm itself. Oh, look at all this funky stuff we've been getting in here. And a few bits left over in there as well. Awesome. So, yeah, bits of android arms and all sorts. I haven't sorted and sifted this out properly yet. But it's okay. So let's get a few blaze rods. I think we've got quite a few in here. So let's take all but one just to reserve the position. And the blaze powder, we'll get all but one again. I said all but one and I took the last one. 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do it. Okay. And then the rest of it will be made from blazes. We shall kill blazes and make it. We shall mob spawn blazes. That's the way of it all. And overall, that should be everything I need to get going there. I need some power though, power cables, and I've got some leadstone energy cells. I've got some auto spawners already. That's good. And I've got my hammer. That's good. My safari net, I just need to go into the nether and catch myself a blaze. And then we'll have that bit set up. So, yeah, while it's night here, I may as well go into the nether and go and check that out. We'll see if we can find ourselves a blaze. As a blaze, I should have no problems whatsoever. Just need to go and find one. Do have a blaze farm in here. Blaze spawners. Where are you? Let's have a look around. Also, I want to nab myself one of those one day. Okay, blaze farm. There's the home portal. There's the blaze farm. Okay, see if we spot anything interesting on the way. But mostly, we should be okay over to this fortress over here. Me and Ego did a lot of exploring the other day when we went into the nether. And we found 2 fortresses, all both in good condition. And there seems to be some wither skeletons around. Okay, you guys. You guys want to fight? You guys want to fight me? Well, that's something. It's not a head, though. Get off, Mr. T. Hey, Mr. T, get off me. Okay. There's quite a lot of withers there, wasn't there? There we go. You withered me. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're the withering already. Okay, I only came here for a blaze. Not all the skellies. And after all that, I didn't get any kind of cool stuff anyway. Alright, let's have a look in here then. So, my blazes have spawned already, typically. Thank you. So, get one blaze and leave the rest. Thank you. There are a lot of skellies around, aren't there? Lots of skellies, lots of blazes. It's a funky place to be. Now I'm going to head home to the portal with the world not rendering in. Uh-huh. Right over there. Well out the way. He can't hurt me. Where'd that one come from? Up there? Oh, man. They're all over the place. They're everywhere. Have a little potato. And down we go. That was easy. Super simples. As a blaze, it is crazy easy. I do all my obsidian mining down here now, as a blaze, because if there is any lava that I fall into, it's not going to hurt. The only hurt is that I normally lose the blocks, if that's the case, but still, we're okay. Alright, so I got the blaze, I got the spawner, I got quite a lot of stuff that I think I'm going to need. I would like some more of that dark glass, please. I've got some more blackout curtains. I'm pretty sure I left some dark glass in somewhere around here. Not that one, though. Now I've got the shared chest here. I thought I had some more. I was pretty sure I had some more. I'm guessing that I don't then. I'll have to make... Ah, there were 2 more. Okay. I'll take those 2 and see what I can do with them. And head back over to the mob spawner. Okay, mob farm. Let's see what you're made of. Alright, so up here on this level. This is the level that we want to be doing our power supply from. So, I want to try and keep this level like a full tank of all mob essence, so that from the other side, from here, we can see what state it's in. But I do want to put a mob spawner for Blaze in here as well. So, first of all, reactant dynamos. If I set them up on this side, I don't see why not. Yeah, set them up on this side. I can take this back now, because we've done that bit. Take it back. Give it me. Thank you. As from the spider spawner, I can set that up around this side, in fact. Just so it's got the same effect. But we can see it and monitor it a little bit better. There we go. And it is input, output. Yeah, that's what I like. That'll do. It'll be fine. And I can put the power supply over here. Now, I'm going to need to feed it the juice and take blaze powder and put it into it as well. So, which way around should I put it? As I wanted to kind of send the things outside, maybe I should have them facing outwards. Facing out. Actually, he says after he's just put them down, let's face them out, one on each side. There we go. And I can turn them around. I don't know if I can turn them around with a hammer. Yes, I can. Good, good. I'll face them out. Out. There we go. And then have this dug in a bit. So take this all the way up there. On the outside edge. So it'll end up being on the outside wall of it all. That's where I'm going to take my power supply. And the same on this side. So I'll end up with 2 wires going past. Up the side there. 2 cables running down the side of the overall battle tower. And that'll provide power to all the different levels from the battle tower as well. Which is good, yeah? And I'm going to need items coming down to it. Like this. So I'll have items coming down. But possibly that's just from the next level. So we can probably just bring that up and have it in the next level. Because I want to be able to walk around on here. So therefore, that would be the height of the next level. Yeah, that's going to be the cap for the next level. So we're still going to walk around into here. Yep, so then I can bring that up one more. There we go. And I could even put the grinder facing this way. Because then it's getting the power and everything as well. And we can grind anything that comes into this area. And that can be the first blaze spawner area. Yeah. It's looking good. It's looking good. I'm liking the look of it already. So we can bring the power back in. Around here. And that can come in from the main shaft here. So, down, up, down. Yeah! Awesome. Okay. So, this can be where the grinder can be. It'll send the items down that way. And fluid. We're going to have to bring fluid down as well. So I may as well bring fluid down this side here. And that can go just straight from the grinder there. And it can come straight down into here with the excess stock going down into there. Yes. And that leaves me with this so that I can pump up into it as well from there. So it will pump up into it. It will also pump up into this dynamo, yeah? And then I'll be able to put the blaze items down, and that'll start producing power for me. Okay, it seems to be okay. Seems to be fine. Seems to be good. That seems to be great. The other temperate duct will end up just being on the back of that one, fitted into the same, doing the same thing but into other tanks. Let's get some tanks over this way. Just put a torch there so we don't have anything spawning while we're here. There we go. And these tanks can come out. I think I could probably put them underneath as well, couldn't I? Just to fill that bit in. Lots of tanks. Lots of different amounts of essence in. Lovely. Just what I want to see. There we go. Alright, so that's the case for that. And that brings us up to the next floor where we're going to have the grinder doing all that work. And this power should be pretty good. What's it going to do? 80 maximum. 80 maximum. So that's 2 80s going up there maximum. And the leadstone can transfer 200 at a time. So that's good. Okay. Maybe I should combine them into one and send one pipe up. Maybe. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think I'm going to change that around slightly. And have one cable going up the back. All in the right direction there. So, give me this. Can I knock this out? Yes, I can. Okay, awesome. Go and bring these two together like this, and then just send them up there. That'll do. That'll do nicely, just like that. And then where did that one last piece go? Just there. There we go. And boom. Okay, so wiring is developing nicely. Wiring is all in place. We can put something in there like this and cover up that iron so we don't bother about mining that ever. And there we go. Alright, so that's going to power up there at 160 up there. Now that isn't a lot for these auto spawners. This power usage is 600 RF per work. 600 RF per work. So this setup here is not nearly enough. But if I poke another hole in there and bring some more of these through, I can duplicate these when I've got the right materials, some more tin and stuff. I can duplicate these and send the power in that way. I do really need more than that though, because this is 600, so I need at least 3 of those going to each one, really. But I'll upgrade that piping. I think that's the best way is to upgrade the piping. For now, though, I just need to get this first blaze spawner working so that we've got kind of an infinite power supply for the mob farm. Then upgrade the wires from there. So let's build out the mob farm now, shall we? So we're basically going to cut all of that off and fill this area in. And I want to make sure that I've got the mob spawner in the right place so that we don't have any issues with mobs spawning all over the place. If the grinder's going to be at the back here, the grinder, I believe, has a 5x5 area. So we want to make sure that that 5x5 area is the only area in which things spawn. And the mob spawner, I think I can put it about there. And that way I might be able to access it under here as well. Although, accessing it down here might be an issue because blazes can spawn further down if we look at this. Yeah, look. So they could spawn into the floor. But that's okay because I can make sure that they can't spawn any further than that. I can actually bring it across one more. So let's do that instead. Let's bring it across one. Like that. And then it shouldn't be able to go much further in here. Yeah, it won't spawn into the wall or that side of the wall. It will spawn into there. It will spawn a bit further over here than I want it to, though. So, wow, I'll move it again, shall I? I'll move it again one more time, shall I? Yeah. Just to see if we can get the placing right. There we go, that's better. So now it's only going to spawn in an area that I'm not worried about. The grinder itself, I think, has only got a 5x5 area. So that's not going to be any good to me overall that way, unless I cut down the size of the spawner space right now to make sure that nothing can move. So 5x5, basically going 5x5 from here. So to that direction means blocking off this one, and to that direction means blocking off this one, which means blocking every possible spawning space apart from where I want it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I need to get the grinder in place to show you how this is working properly. But I also need to block off the entire back end of this then, so that you can't get to it at all, so no blazes can spawn over this side. Because at the minute, they'll spawn all the way up to this point, which we do not want. Alright, so I'm going to go and get some more bits and pieces together, get another grinder sorted out. Alright, I've had a thought to make 2 grinders. 2 grinders. Yes, 2 grinders indeed. Because then I'm covering the area a lot better. So I've decided to make 2. It's a little bit extra gold and a little bit extra resources, but I think we'll cope. I think we'll manage with it. It'll be fine. And should be good for where we can put it as well. Let's put one there, facing that way. And that should give us an area, yeah, inside that area like that. So, an equal distance away, we should be another 5 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I need to do the same thing on this side. Oh my days. And I'm taking all the blocks because I have not brought enough cobblestone again. Alright, so we've got that. If we bring this out to here, same location but on the opposite side. Yeah, there. We can afford to bring it in one more because the mobs won't be spawning in that area. And we'll put that down there like that. So now we've got an overlap of those 2 killing areas. But we still need to fill in all of that on the side there. So I still need to make sure that my outer wall is better than this. Alright, there's the chamber starting. The killing chamber for the blazes. I also need to do the wiring the same on this side. Oh, wow. Get some more of those reactant dynamos on the go down there as well. Okay, so a little bit of work later, and eventually we're getting round to it. Eventually. These things are filling up so fast. These tanks are just filling up so fast when I'm around here. So much mob essence is being made by the spawners down there. It's crazy. There is one thing that I want to sort out here, though. The output from these grinders in the mob farm there, but the output from the grinders is going to be blaze rods. And blaze rods don't go directly into these reactant dynamos. We have to, first of all, turn them into blaze powder. Okay? So, I've got a cunning plan. A cunning plan. A plan I've had all along, really, but cunning nonetheless. So we're going to have it so that this outputs into a chest. That chest will then have the blaze rods in it. Yeah, like that. Right. We will then put a crafting bench underneath that and tell one of these transfer nodes to use a world interaction upgrade and auto craft me blaze powder. Check that out for serious, man. Look at that. So every single one of those, let's just take this out for a sec. Every single blaze rod that goes in there, go through the crafting table and out the transfer node into, well, the pipes here. So all I need to do then is add another pipe on, which I don't have anymore. I left them all back at base. There's none in here either. Okay, well, I'll sort that out. But that is kind of going into there, which was then going to go in... I've actually got enough to do some more of this, so I could do this way around. Let's put the power in this way. There we go. Yeah, baby, yeah. So we've got one side working at least. And they do join together. They come across here and go up to there. They also come across here. And I'm basically going to fill reactant dynamos with pipes and these cables to as many places as I can in here. I'm just going to cram the place full of bank after bank of them. If I can, that is. As best I can, that is. So this should be, yep, power on. Blaze power to full. Yeah. AT power. Yeah. So I should be able to put in the spawn egg here. And it should start spawning blazes above me. And those blazes should go to work. Yep. It's using a lot of energy up to do it. Oh, yeah. But when it comes back, when they die, this should start receiving the goodies again. Yeah, it's the power supply that I'm working on, isn't it? So I've got to do lots of other bits and pieces. Oh, I need to fly up here as well now. Let's be ablaze to see the blazes. And fly. There we go. Fly, my pretties, fly. Now, what I've done is I've put some dark glass on the top here so that they spawn, but they can't get out. And it's lit over upon those areas. So the blazes will still spawn because they don't respond to light levels the same as other mobs. But it's not going to allow other mobs to spawn in there by accident, like natural spawns. It's only going to allow blazes. You see this one spawned right here, right next to a torch. So it's not going to affect the blaze spawning, but it is going to affect the other mobs from spawning. Other mobs won't be able to spawn at all, which is excellent. And they should just start, or regularly get grinded. There we go. And their blaze rods will be turned into power. Okay, that's the theory. That's exactly what the theory is. My little blaze farm to power the rest of the spawners. I just need a few upgrades and a lot more dynamos. It seems that I've got enough mob essence. Now I just need the power to power other spawners for all the other cool stuff that we want. So thank you very much for watching today's episode of Revenge of the CTeam. I will see you in the very next episode, coming soon.